世界累計販売1500万台、走行距離の合計地球6000万周、180もの国と地域、ラブ4は実にたくさんの人に愛され続けてきた。そんなラブ4と世界各地のオーナーたちの愛にまみれたエピソードをご紹介。 Life is an adventure。 2024年2月21日アメリカカリフォルニア州、この赤ちゃんが生まれた場所、それはなんとラブ4の助手席。マジっすか。病院に向かう車内で突然止めてと言われたブライアンさん、振り向くとなんともうそこには元気な赤ちゃんが。母のジェシカさんは
赤ちゃんで
と笑ってみせたという。
赤ちゃんのために買ったラブ4だけど、まさか車内で生まれるなんて。一番心配したのは新しい車が汚れないかでした
人生最高の瞬間をサポートしてくれたラブ4に敬意を表し、2人は赤ちゃんのミドルネームをラビちゃんに。
この人生強く大胆にラブ4みたいに生きていくわ。
いい顔するじゃん。続いては日本の静岡県、ラブ4オーナーの忠宏さん、先日ご結婚されたそうです。新郎の愛車ラブ4も一緒に式に出席。え、新婦のも来賓も。
出会いは、インスタグラム真っ赤なラブ4を見たことなかったので気になって DM をさせていただいて、
ラブ4がきっかけとなった縁が仲間を生み、絆を生み、そして真実の愛を生んだのだとか。お二人にとってラブ4の4はフォーエバーの4。
いつもありがとう、出会ってくれてありがとうですかね。
お出かけの際どっちのラブ4で行くかで喧嘩になることもあるそうですが、末永くお幸せに。最後はポーランド。このラブ4ユーザーはなんと犬。
いいよねこの車。
どの乗り心地最高、ヤッホーというのはジョークで、
この車はホームレス犬の保護活動で使ってるよ。散歩や獣医に連れて行くのはもちろんだけど、みんなこの車で寝るのが好きなんだ。いつも取り合いしてるよ24歳の車だけど全然問題ないね。僕たちもワンちゃんも暮らしを支えてもらってるよ。
ありがたいお言葉。でもラブ4が支えているのではなく、車を愛してくださる皆さんにラブ4が支えられているってことだね。毎日を少しでも楽しくアクティブに。次はどんな物語が待っているんだろう。お楽しみに。
Well, hello everybody, both here in Tokyo and all around the world. Now, for 100 years, the automobile has tapped into the fundamental human desire to explore. It gave us freedom of mobility, and we shaped our lives around it. From bubble cars to muscle cars, for the first 80 years of the 20th century, there were all kinds of wonderful car designs. But during that time, the everyday car, well, it remained remarkably consistent. If you asked a child to draw a car in the 1980s, just as in the 1950s, it'd probably look something like this. But in 1989, at the Tokyo Motor Show, something happened. The concept car that was to become the RAV4 was revealed. It was quirky, it was a bit of fun, and no one at the time would have thought that it was about to change the automotive world. But that's exactly what this little monocoque SUV did. Because from that day onwards, the crossover RAV4 gave the everyday car buyer a new choice. And with new choice came opportunity. The opportunity to go to new places, the opportunity to take all of your stuff, and the opportunity to express your own personality in the process. Now, many of the best inventions are things that you never imagined you needed, until suddenly they became an indispensable part of life. In pioneering the crossover segment, RAV4 shifted the epicenter of the automotive industry, bringing aspiration and fun to the daily driver. The first generation was streetwise, but ready for the outdoors. It was small, but spacious and versatile. It had a strong character, but it was friendly and approachable. Now, it started off as a niche product. By the time the second and third generations came along, people all over the world had embraced the RAV4. From Australia to Africa, from Bulgaria to Bolivia, over the last 30 years, it's taken on a life of its own. From the very beginning of life, to the start of a life together, to new chapters in your professional life, or simply cherishing the 92nd year of life. What it all comes down to is that life is an adventure. And it's our job to make that adventure ever more fruitful and enjoyable for as many people as possible. Now, at this point, I'd like to tell you that it was all plain sailing. But of course, it wasn't. As the RAV4 grew in popularity, we faced a dilemma. We started off with a car with a strong outdoor personality. But as the segment matured around it, RAV4 risked becoming middle of the road. Kind of like a rebel rock star. It had created a new genre of music, only to find itself in the mainstream. Now, we talk a lot about Akio Toyoda's mantra of making ever better cars. And I believe the key to achieving this is that every product should have a clear and honest story. From the trust that Land Cruiser represents to people all over the world, to the personalization that Hilux Champ offers people in Southeast Asia, from the ultimate excitement of the Takuma and 4Runner in the United States, all the way to the sophistication of the BZ3X in China. Each is an honest yet different interpretation of a recreational vehicle, and each has a distinct place in the hearts of our customers around the world. So when it came to developing the 5th generation, we made a conscious decision to play to its strengths: everyday adventure. The new TNGA platform enabled this move and allowed us to make it more rugged, while at the same time maintaining its accessibility. And it's safe to say it's been more successful than ever. The RAV4 is now sold in 180 countries and regions. In 30 years, that's 15 million units, driven 60 million times around the globe. Our customers embraced an idea, and they made it their own. So with the all-new 6th generation RAV4, we wanted to extend the opportunities even further. A RAV4 that was even more confident in its abilities. A RAV4 that was even more versatile, more efficient, more dynamic, and more connected. Ladies and gentlemen, the adventure that is life continues. The all-new RAV4. Yeah, so which one do you prefer? Now, when I said it was about confidence in its abilities, first let's start with design. It's there primarily to express the bold, strong, yet fun personality of the RAV4. It's also about confidence in the fundamentals, from steering to turning to braking, from torque to power delivery to body rigidity. All have been improved for more precise dynamics. And critically, the new RAV4 will have increased capability on rough roads. Torque where it's needed, when it's needed. Yet at the same time, the suspension is smoother, the interior is quieter on-road. And the dynamics don't end there. Now, since 1996, RAV4 has been a pioneer in electrification. And its mission remains to bring electrification to the majority. In addition to the highly efficient hybrid powertrain, the popular plug-in hybrid has been taken up to the next level. With the new high-capacity batteries, this is the world's most efficient PHEV system. It's got 50% longer EV range, up to 150 kilometers on electricity alone, as well as new DC fast charging. So whether you charge at home or on the move, the majority of journeys for the majority of people can be zero emission. And when you need even longer range, a fully charged, fully fueled PHEV can give you over 1,350 kilometers of total range. Wow. Now, the further away you go away from home, the more you want to take with you. There's more luggage space, and it's more versatile with a wealth of storage accessories. You know, you can carry 7 golf bags, 15 surfboards, or perhaps even a couple of sumo wrestlers, whatever takes your fancy. And if you can't fit everything inside, electrified models now offer 3,500 pounds of towing capacity. Now, being able to take even more stuff for you, it's great, but it's not always great for us as designers. But thanks to the tapered cabin architecture, more vertical back window, we've managed to increase versatility while still making the car more dynamic. And looking at that athletic rear stance, I'd say we achieved that goal. And going one step further, each grade now has its own distinct character. The front design is clearly differentiated, and the adventure grade will have bigger wheels, over fenders, a multi-terrain monitor, and much, much more. Now, just finishing there will be more than enough. But you may have noticed, there's an extra space on the stage, because we know there are certain people who interpret recreation in another way. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new RAV4 GR Sport. The GR development team has a mission to take technology from track to street, and the GR Sport is extensively re-engineered. In total, 70,000 hours have gone into the development, putting the car through its paces at our new Shimoyama testing facility. It's wider, it's lower, it looks like a whole new car. It's got performance dampers, lightweight wheels, and higher rigidity. And when it's paired with a new PHEV system, you've got 320 horsepower behind you. So, with the new GR grade, we believe the RAV4 will continue to lead in choice and opportunity. And it doesn't end there. These cars are not only a new adventure for our customers, but also a new adventure for us as a company. And as we all know, the next paradigm shift for the automotive industry, it's not just physical, but also digital. And the RAV4 marks a start of our journey in building software-defined vehicles. Now, I think for many people here, the first thing you think of when I say software-defined vehicle is entertainment. And make no mistake, that's a big part of it. But when Akio Toyoda was recently asked what the definition of an SDV was, his answer was crystal clear. It's first and foremost a path to zero traffic accidents. Now, this journey began in 2018 when the threads of Woven by Toyota were established. One of the team's tasks was to build a completely new software platform for mobility, and the fruits of their labor is ARINE. The new RAV4 is the first step in ARINE's deployment, paving the way for a vehicle that grows together with our customers. And benefiting from advanced learning and updating capabilities, the next generation Toyota Safety Sense can now learn from big data to make you even safer. And every step we take toward increased safety will allow us to develop new opportunities in infotainment too. The new multimedia system with intuitive AI voice agents is a canvas for future digital customization. Safety and entertainment hand in hand. Ladies and gentlemen, life truly is an adventure, and we believe this new RAV4 family will be an essential part of enhancing that, because whatever life throws at you and whatever you throw at life, RAV4 will be there by your side. Here's to a million more everyday adventures. Thank you very much.